What's up, everybody? Welcome to our first video for Pack of Coronas. I'm Cy Corona.
And I'm Nikki Corona.
And today we'll be doing a Q&A. My dog is humping me. Today we'll be doing our first official video. Thank you guys all for joining us. Thank you guys all for pre-subscribing and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get started.
So first question, where are you guys from?
We are from the beautiful state of Hawaii, or from my Uncle Auntie Puka Panties, the beautiful state of Hawaii. Next question, how did you guys meet? Go ahead.
So we met,
lies.
no, the honest truth. So we met in the 6th grade at a middle school, Wyoming Canyon.
Yep,
Say more.
so I saw her, I winked, she fell in love, she melted, and she, the rest is history. I mean, we've been together ever since, basically. I mean, puppy love up until the sophomore year, and from there, we've just been together. So next question is, what do you guys do for a living?
So we are both in the Army.
So we've both been serving. I've been serving for 7 years. I started off as combat arms, and now I'm in a support MOS.
And I will be in for 6 years in January. Next question. What do you want to get out of life?
Ooh,
This one's deep.
it's a deep one. So mainly what I want to get out of life is living up to my full potential. Whatever it is I choose to do in life, in the Army, working when I was detailing cars before I joined the Army, I always wanted to be the best I could do and live up to my full potential and achieve as much goals as I can, really.
You just want to be a teacher. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do want to be a teacher. I want to get out of the Army. I don't know when, but I do want to get out of the Army, hopefully retire from the Army and become an elementary teacher.
Next question. Why did you start a YouTube channel? So recently we drove down to Oregon to visit my brother, and on the way I was telling Nikki how, my mom recorded so much of my life growing up, and now that we have Mateo here, I was like, I think we should start vlogging.
How did you get to where you are today in the Army? So for me, I learned a lot from him since he joined a year before me. If I had any questions or I was confused on something, I kind of leaned on him. And obviously just do your research.
What?
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
I'll cut that out.
I was thinking like if I needed something, you do your research.
Okay,
Sorry, King.
so
You answer that
how
question.
did I get to where I am today in the
in
Army?
the Army?
Through failure. Everybody's plan before they join isn't to join the Army. My plan was to go to school, to play football or do something sports wise. But as a sophomore in high school, I realized that I wasn't going to grow anymore from 5'5". So I knew my college football dreams were dead. And the next thing I knew I wasn't mature enough for school, for college. So from there, senior year in high school, I enlisted in the Army.
Next question. What is your guys' favorite food or place to eat? For me, right now, my favorite place is Kizuki Ramen because I love ramen.
I think I'd have to say my favorite food is pho.
I knew
So-
it. I knew it.
So when Nikki and I first discovered pho together when we were stationed in Fort
Georgia.
Stewart, Georgia, we would have this thing called Pho Fridays, and we would go eat pho every Friday.
Yeah.
and from there, just the flavors, the different combinations of flavors you can make, it's just amazing to me, to the point where I learned how to make pho myself, and it was delicious.
I'm so sick. Do you regret joining the army? You can answer first.
Do I regret joining the army? No, because the army's taking care of me and my family for so long now, to where I went to school for free, I got my degree for free, they pay for my house, they pay for my food, my medical expenses are covered, and I have the ultimate job security. So no, I don't regret joining the army at all.
Do I regret joining the army? I do not. When I had the chance to join the army before, I was going to college and I had 3 jobs when we lived in Georgia, and that was rough. I don't regret it at all, and he was free when we had him.
And honestly, it's the easiest job I've ever had. I've done different labor-intensive jobs before joining the army while I was in high school, and the army's the easiest job. Next question. Do you plan on adding any more puppies to the family?
No.
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 Not at all.
No.
We have 3. So we have Titan, who's our big dog. He's our lab German Shepherd. We have Tank. He's our Chihuahua. I know it's a cool name. Don't be jealous. And then we have our little teacup Pomeranian, Tila.
Tila.
So, no, we're not. This is the 4th puppy we added right here.
Yeah, 3 is enough. Has being parents so far been what you guys expected? For me, yeah. I mean, I expected the long nights, and I expected the, nonstop crying.
Oh!
I expected that. And I honestly love it. Like, everybody's asking me, how's parenthood? How's motherhood? And I really do love it.
For us, I would say it was a pretty seamless transition from being dog parents to human parent, because we both have little brothers, we both have little brothers that are much younger than us, and we knew how to change diapers, we knew how to feed, we knew how to do a bunch of stuff. So I say we had an advantage. So has it been everything we expected? I would say so, but easier than what people say it is.
Yeah, it was not too bad. Next question. How did you guys come up with baby Mateo's name?
Funny story. I was playing a video game called The Sims 4, right? And I made this guy, and Nikki was like, "Did you name that guy?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, it was a random name on the game, and the name was Mateo." And she's like, "I really like that name."
Is that how I sound?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on the list. So it was on the list, and he was actually supposed to be named Norman. Just kidding.
No.
He was actually, that's his grandpa's name. He was actually supposed to be named a different name, but after a while we looked at the meaning of Mateo, and it means
gift from God.
So we fell in love with the name. Let's see the people.
Okay.
Hi, come on, dude. Killing me, Smalls. Okay, next question. Next question. Are Hawaiian rolls really Hawaiian? What makes them Hawaiian?
That's one of his soldier's questions.
Alright, next question. Are Hawaiian rolls really Hawaiian? I believe they were created in Hawaii. The guy that created them was from Hawaii. But I think the package says they're manufactured in California now.
Really?
So sorry to crush your dreams, everybody.
Okay, next question. A typical day-to-day, the most challenging part of your day as a mom, and how do you get through it? So right now, Cy's back at work, so I'm still on maternity leave, so it's just me and Mateo. Honestly, it's not too bad. I feed him when he's hungry, change him when he's dirty, and it's okay. But if I really want to get something done during the day and he's being really fussy, I'll just put him in a carrier and I'm carrying him around. And I'll do laundry or clean the house.
Okay, next question. How was your transfer from Combat Arms to Support MOS? The main difference is the camaraderie. So I would say as combat arms, you're kind of more tight knit. So I was an M1 armored crew member, which is a tanker. So the main battle tanks. There's a crew of 4, and you really get close with that crew. As a support MOS, as admin, like the camaraderie is there with the group of guys I have now, but it's just different. Like they're just 2 different MOSs. They're 2 different jobs that just it's different. I mean, it was a seamless process, but the camaraderie is the only thing I would say is different, and the hustle of work. For admin, it's a constant work all day, every day. As a tanker, I would just train for gunnery and train maneuvering and train other things while cutting the grass and raking leaves, picking up pine cones,
Yeah.
and vacuuming cars. I vacuumed cars overseas before, so yeah.
Next question. How was your basic training experience? I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. I have a friend that I still talk to till this day. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And all the obstacle courses and everything, it was fun. I just did what I was told to do.
So my basic training is different because she did 8 weeks of basic training. I did 16 weeks. So I had 1 station unit training called OSA as a tanker. I had drill sergeants all the way through, and I had a blast. I mean, it was a great time. It was probably the best time I've had in the Army so far, training up on going from civilian to soldier, and I just had a great time. I mean, I don't know about you, but
I loved it. What do you like and dislike most about the Army? The only things I could say that I dislike on camera is that it takes away from my family time. But that's about it.
I love the fact that the Army does take care of my family. I love that I really have nothing to worry about financially if you do it right. But what I dislike, and I'm sure everybody has the same problem, I dislike stupidity. I dislike not having common sense for certain tasks.
Yeah.
What benefits can you take advantage of in the Army?
Oh, I didn't even see that question.
So, like I was saying earlier, they give you housing. They give you basic allowance of substance. Your education is free. Hello, Tila.
Hi, Tila.
Your education is free. You get to travel and see the world. I've gone to many countries in Europe. We're just gonna travel the country, travel the world together. I mean, that's the best benefits you can really take care of.
Jesus.
Take advantage of.
Next question. What's the best way to get in shape for the Army? So for me, I would say obviously we do PT in the morning, but PT in the morning is just to sustain where you're at. So for us, we would either work out before PT, we'd be in the gym at 5, or we would work out after work at like 5 and work out harder.
So I would say the best way you can get in shape is to get your mind right. So basic training, it's all a mental game. The Army in general is a mental game. You do as you're told, be in the right place, right time, right uniform.
Yep.
And just read. I mean, just read some stuff. So a book that was given to me from a Green Beret Sergeant Major, he gave me this book called A Message to Garcia. Basically details how a soldier should be and the definition of a soldier. It's really thin. If you'd like to buy this book, the link will be in the description below. And another book to get your mind right that I like to read is Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. So it really makes you think about how you're comfortable right now, and maybe taking a jump into the Army is getting outside of your comfort zone. So I recommend both those books. Those will be in the description below.
Next question. With what you've experienced, would you do anything different in your Army career? For me, I would have waited and got a better score.
Be disrespectful.
It's my turn to talk. I would have waited, got a better score, so I could have got a better job. I'm gonna change my job in April, and I wish I started with a good job.
I definitely would have came in as something I wanted to do. I didn't want to be a tanker coming in, but I was too dumb to score high on the ASVAB, the test you have to do to get in. If I could go back and do anything different, I would do the same. I would have came in as something I actually wanted to do instead of rushing into the Army. But to me, I'm 18, I'm an adult now. I have to do something because I wasn't going to sit at home and do nothing either.
All right, next question. Where did you find the drive to get up and do PT?
The book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. All right, last question. What is it like being married and both serving in the military? I love it because it's double benefits. So you're double dipping all your housing allowance, you're double dipping your food allowance, your basic allowance, your BAS, your basic allowance of substance, you're double dipping your pay. You make a lot of money as dual military. There's times where I've gone, as a tanker, the first 3 years we were married, I've been gone probably a year and a half that we've been married, so.
I was by myself.
It's definitely a little different, being together in the Army because I go and then she might end up going.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. But, we wouldn't have the lives we had today without being both in the military.
For sure.
So everybody, thank you for watching. If you'd like to become a member of the pack, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop a comment below, subscribe to our Instagram, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.